Congratulations, you've just been born. Well, sort of. You're currently an egg, carefully buried in a ball of poop. Yes, you heard that right. While other creatures are born into warm nests or cozy burrows, your first experience of existence involves being encased in a sphere of feces. Lovely. The good news? That dung ball is your very first meal. The bad news? You won't get much say in the matter. It's not like you can refuse and ask for a 5-star gourmet experience. Nope. From the moment you hatch, you'll be munching on excrement like it's the finest delicacy on earth. But hey, don't feel too bad. This is your world, and in the dung beetle business, poop is power. After hatching, you emerge as a pale, squishy larva. Your first goal? Eat. Your second goal? Eat more. Your third goal? Don't get eaten. Because trust me, there are plenty of creatures out there that wouldn't mind a little beetle snack. And you, my friend, are about as defenseless as a worm in a bird sanctuary. But let's fast forward past the whole gross, wiggly larva phase and get to the good part, adulthood. You're now a full-fledged dung beetle, armored, tough, and ready to roll. And by that, I mean quite literally roll. Because as a dung beetle, your entire existence revolves around one thing: poop logistics. Picture this. You're strolling through the savannah, minding your own business, when suddenly, jackpot. A fresh pile of dung, steaming, pungent, and completely unclaimed. Your heart races. This is the moment you've trained for. But you're not alone. Oh no, dozens of other dung beetles have also caught wind of the treasure trove, and now it's a mad scramble to secure your piece of the prize. It's every beetle for themselves. Claws clash, tiny legs flail, and wings buzz furiously. You dive into the pile, snatch up a piece, and begin rolling your precious cargo away as fast as your stubby little legs can carry you. Just as you think you've made a clean getaway, disaster strikes. Another beetle, let's call him Chad, decides that your dung ball looks a little too nice. He ambushes you, shoving and clawing in a desperate attempt to steal your prize. What do? You fight, obviously. You rear up on your back legs, flaring your tiny beetle mandibles in a dramatic display of dominance. The two of you engage in a fierce, slow-motion wrestling match, rolling through the dirt like tiny gladiators. After a brutal struggle, you emerge victorious. Chad slinks away, defeated, while you reclaim your hard-earned dung ball. It's yours, all yours. Okay, so you've got your prize, and you're rolling it away to safety. Easy, right? Wrong. Because now you have to transport this giant, unwieldy sphere across treacherous terrain while avoiding every imaginable obstacle. First, the ground is uneven. You're pushing something several times your size, while maneuvering around rocks, roots, and other annoyances. It's like trying to roll a bowling ball through a minefield. Second, predators. Birds, lizards, and even other insects would love nothing more than to ruin your day. You might think, who in their right mind would go out of their way to eat a beetle covered in poop? And yet, nature is filled with opportunistic predators who don't share your sense of hygiene. And third, gravity. Your precious dung ball, it's not exactly stable. One wrong move and it tumbles down a slope, undoing all of your hard work. Imagine spending an hour carrying groceries up a hill, only for your shopping bags to burst open and spill everything onto the pavement. That's your life, every single day. Now, let's talk romance. Because believe it or not, rolling around poop isn't just about food. It's also about attracting a mate. That's right. Your ability to secure and transport a dung ball is the beetle equivalent of a 6-figure salary and a sports car. You find a suitable partner. She watches you, analyzing your skill, your strength, and your dedication to the poop cause. If she's impressed, she hops onto your dung ball, and together, you roll it to a safe location to bury it. Romantic, isn't it? A moonlit stroll pushing a giant fecal sphere through the dirt? Who needs flowers when you have fresh manure? Once the ball is buried, the female lays her eggs inside, ensuring that the next generation of dung beetles has a head start in life. And just like that, the cycle continues. Your legacy is literally built on crap. For millions of years, dung beetles have thrived, cleaning up ecosystems and keeping nature's waste cycle in check. But now, things are changing. Deforestation, habitat destruction, and changes in large animal populations mean that your once glorious dung supply is dwindling. Without enough herbivores around, there simply isn't enough poop to go around. And that means tougher competition, harsher conditions, and a whole lot more fights, like the one you had with Chad earlier. And yet, despite it all, you keep going. You push, you roll, you fight, because that's what dung beetles do. So what's the takeaway from your humble yet determined existence? Maybe it's that success isn't always glamorous. Maybe it's that even the smallest creatures have a role to play. Or maybe, just maybe, it's that life is literally a pile of crap, and it's up to you to make the most of it. Either way, you roll on, undeterred, proving that in the grand, chaotic mess of the natural world, even a beetle covered in poop can be a hero. So next time you see a dung beetle hard at work, give them a little nod of respect. They may not be majestic lions or towering elephants, but without them, nature would be buried in filth. And let's be real, if they can push through life's challenges, literally, maybe we can too.